Hello everyone, we begin with today's work at a pizza place partying uh, by the mistake from yesterday. We have realized that it is best if we simply uh, do our broadcast without afternoon program, and our Eastern message will be during presents. Ah yes, garden. Ah yes, resort house. Well, we welcome all of our people. I think who to give presents to. Um, well, I think that basically only those who have been in the presents, like, will get a present. And apart from that, I'll add Ahmad, and that will be it. Because not much people are active anyway, and we don't know who exactly will be there. So especially, well, then perhaps will be there as usual. Damn, I forgot to tell today. Or did I not forget? Guys, be right back. Well, I have to go somewhere so that I can go AFK safely. Okay, okay. Week. Ludzie, kto chodzi na dyskoteku? Na maju dyskoteku. Bro, kwas herowo. Average Russian username. Imba! Wait. Huh. That's a literal fucking gopnik. For real. If you guys... Gdzie można muzyku wykluczyć? Wykluczaj. Sasha, wykluczaj. I'll be sleeping right now, by the way. Back to L. Today we'll be having our sunset a bit later than usual. Okay. Hmm. Hold on, I'll turn it on. Maybe it's not playing. Oh, that jackass. Ozan Holton. The guy who got 99,000 for nothing. By the way, thanks for like to the guy called Fuzz. Where is that guy called Ozan Holton? Man, he got 99,000 without even doing anything. His house is just a mess. He has like buttons everywhere and he just got 99,000. Look, this house, look. It's very famous, probably. It has 25,000. And Ozan Holton has like 99,000 without even doing anything. He's like literally the person that we know nothing.
Audio made by Ferdy.
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos.
No, I'm not gonna.
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos. No need to ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes.
Plus Fapper plus Degenerate plus like You know, this girl, you'll only meet in dreams. You'll never find a girl like this. Bitch. You know, guys, you'll never see this. Maybe in dreams. But I can tell you one thing. If anybody who wants, this will be a girl below a 5 who desperately tries to lose her, you know what.
Audio made by Ferdy.
I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here because remember that fapping is a sin, so I got out of here. And probably anybody that was watching this shit had already fapped twice, maybe more. I'm probably the only guy in the room that doesn't fap. Look. This is you, and this your girl. Reminder that this is a picture with filters.
Audio made by No Breath. Audio made by Lucas12520.
Yeah!
I'm turning this shit off because I'll get reported for QoS. Right? No, I mean copyright or whatever that is. Oh look, Incus, Gelexus, Edisonius, Clementus, Armadus, Civiforsus, Civius, yeah, Martibus, Tamerus, Ridanus, Oho. This is your future girlfriend, and remember that this is a picture with filters, so. Hehehe. Delicious foods. What was in the program? We'll start a bit sooner. Because people are inactive anyway. It's not like... Edison is online, then what's he doing? He'll probably be offline once the event starts. And I don't want him to be offline. He came only once this year. Once. What's one time? What's one time? Hold up. I don't know if he came once. Probably only once. Yeah, he came only one time this year. One time. I know there hadn't been much events, but come on, one time. You guys do realize that Relida and Matt and Eddie are the only people that are without a risk of being kicked off, right? Because these are the only people with the higher attendance than the minimum 20% in a year. 20% in a year. And only one person, aka Relida, has more than 50. This is disastrous. Take some lessons from this and start attending events. If any of you have justified abstentions, that counts as a half attendance. So some people have lower, some people have higher. But Marty at least doesn't have 0% anymore in CV either. Guys, so I read out the registry list. Again, fapping. Relevant, 65.4. Matt, 38.5. Eddie, 22.2. Beastie GLX, Beastie and GLX, 15.4. CV Marty, 11.5. Kadir, 10%. Adrian Tamer Clement Krihu Inc., each 7.7. And with Beastie and GLX and CV and Marty, each as well. Whilst the rest, Pathik, Totally, Malik, Ahmed, Average, Mark have 0%. Although Mark and Average, what do you mean what? He probably says that my house is trash or something. He probably says that my house is trash. And what is his house? You know, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I don't think he even put an effort into this. And he says what the to my house. I don't know if he's happy about how the house is, or he thinks it's ugly. I don't know, but you guys have seen how his house is, just a mess. Now because of this joining of people that are probably, yeah, it's a rich person. Now because of those rich people joining, I have a few second lag, or even longer lag. But at least we got the results, eh? I started with the day 12,548 or something. Well, we still got a long way to go to like 13,000. We went from 11,000 to 12,000 in a year. So there's a chance that this July we'll get 13,000. Oh my god. My lord. And remember the days when we got 1,015 days? Now, I've barely got 560 within a few months. It's also not that tragic because it's a few months after all, and we got some results. But you know, 560 divided by 7, that's like 80 likes per month. And in worst situations, we had 100 in a month. In worst. Alright. Well, with this speed, with such speed, we want to reach well, actually, it's now a bit better because 561. Here, that was 6 months. December 5, January 6, February 7. No, that's even 8 months. Oh my. That's even worse. With such speed, we might not even get to this 1,000. To this 1,000. I think we'll have to play a bit out more often. But, you know, I don't really have time for such things. Because I got BGM, I got things in EGM, and even if I don't have things to look like, April will be the time of a bit of studying. Well, at least we are getting the results, which I thank you guys for. 12,563 right now. So that's good. That's good, I can tell. That's a good result for today, that we got like those 15 likes more or less. Because sometimes we barely had even a chance to get like one like, because people are just going to other people's house. So it's good, but like we don't have time for that. And 2nd April, that is a day for studying, and I just want to tell Turilan in case he is, you know. But I need to tell Ruladan that 2nd April is a time of studying, and if I won't be there, he'll just do it alone. Or he'll just do it on Friday. And especially on 2nd, I want to spend it on studying, since on 3rd, I go to school at 8:55 a.m., not at 8 a.m. So that's easier for me. Like, it's also easier because now the sunrise is a bit lighter than usual. Today it had been like 6:17 a.m. No, it's tomorrow. Then I suppose what will it be on 2nd? It will be 6:12 a.m. All right. So it will be 6:10 or whatever on that day. So it will be a bit easier for me. But from Thursday, that will be hell, trying to adjust to this thing. Well, maybe it won't be that hard because 6, let's say like a.m. is basically that time, and maybe within some time it will be easier. I think it will be easier. I hope it will be. Because on 20th already there's sunrise on 30th April. There's sunrise on 5 a.m. 5:07 a.m. So that's even earlier than yesterday. You see, guys? And also, thankfully, the sunset will be a bit sooner than usual. A bit later. Because today it's 7:20 p.m. So basically on the October Brigade meeting. Eddie's online and what's he doing? What's he doing? And CV was supposed to be Buzzy for the whole day, and what's he doing? He's online. He's online, man. He's online. He's online, so I don't understand if he's really that Buzzy. I don't think he is, to be fair, but well, I mean, he is of course offline on Roblox, but still. Oh, now we have 12,565, so that's good. Hold on, so yeah, so I got 2 lakhs right now. It's pretty good. Kadir's online. And probably on the time I'll do event, he'll again be offline. And Matt is what is Matt doing? Like he was supposed to be there yesterday. He was online yesterday and he didn't came. I don't understand this. I don't understand. So basically, if out of those came like those 3 people, Kadir, Eddie, and Matt, that would be already 6 people. Would already be able to do the Easter Shield match. Like, no, QFF. QFF, because QFF, I think. Well, it doesn't matter. Probably people won't read. Because why would they read? No, 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 no. No simping. No fucking simping. Make sure to follow Roblox terms of service. That person already wanted to violate the law. Like in Quran, like the women must cover all their body. You know, they must cover all their body. And if Roblox had to follow the Quran, the things would have already been better. There won't be any online dating. You know? You know? Like when women are covered, there are less examples of such things. And they also cannot express their body, you know what I mean? And that's good. That's good. We should reject any type of degeneracy whatsoever. And perhaps my video will get taken down. My stream will get taken down, perhaps. Like, I don't know, man, like. But I hope it won't be taken down, but I'm scared. Because my stream got already taken down for a sound effect that said the N-word. Of course, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this decision. But, you know, at least, even if I speak about this thing, then I don't know if it will be considered as hate speech. Because hate speech, I already have a warning for hate speech. Although it's only because of that stupid sound effect of that you know, Peter Griffin. and the famous sentence or the famous sentence. I don't know why would anybody really take it down. Like, are they bots or whatever? Like, people for real can't understand dark humor right now. Probably if I said something like something about LGBT, for example, like, you know, the joke called trans fat or whatever it was. Then they'll get the video taken down. They'll get the video taken down if you like say about the lack of morality in certain aspects. You'll get your video taken down, even if it was about the religious point of view. And if you harassed so-called white cis men, then you won't get anything, even if you hated on them, even if you used your aggression on them. You know what I mean? People won't care. People won't care. In fact, I'm surprised some of my videos aren't being taken down. Guys, please let's today be careful on what words we're using on the 15th October Brigade. 12,566. Very good. What? Okay, so that was in like 12,466. 12,000. I don't know for how long is that, but for like 31 minutes. So that's 0.58 likes a minute. So if I was there, for example, for 60 minutes, now I'd get 34 likes. Nah, guys. I'm supposed to do my April War anniversary, etc. I got the things. I got a couple of things today. And guys, in MNT and People's Army of Military training have to come at least 2 people. At least 2. Like yesterday, we were able to do it, but you know, Marty had went, so we weren't able to do it. And DJ set was for like 45 minutes. As I expected, it was like this. It was like this. Okay, I'm going right now. They say they don't allow conspiracy theories. We already know what that means. We already know what that means. That they don't want any kind of truth in this society. They don't want any kind of truth. It's worse than the fucking 1984. It wasn't supposed to be a guide. People, I don't know, like some people, I think, treat 1984 like people even say that George Orwell was racist. You know why they say it? Because George Orwell said things that they don't like. Said things that they don't like. You know who doesn't like it? You know who doesn't like it? Oh, various people. Various people. You know, guys, that the liberal left says that George Orwell was racist and homophobic, etc. I'll tell you something. George Orwell was liberal left too. True, he was anti-communist, but he was a leftist. He was a leftist, may I remind you. So he wasn't like one of those far-right extremists, huh? Like people often tend to call people who whose beliefs are the same. Like rhetoric of communism and the rhetoric of fascism are just worst, two worst rhetorics ever. You know what's rhetorics? Like argumentum ad persona, for example, or argumentum ad uh, passiones. Of course, arguments in quotations, because these aren't arguments, these are rhetorics. But it's nonetheless called argumentum. Argumentum ad passiones. Argumentum ad everything, practically. Argumentum ad zo. But one more thing I just want to tell you, that even if we got our accounts terminated, then we'll nonetheless spread this truth. Spread the truth of everything, guys. We already know everything. We're glad right now that censorship didn't go this far. That censorship currently targets only the most famous free thinkers. That us, basically, basic people don't have to bother about it. They're already going, you know? These kids are already going to play. Now, since the sunset will be 1 hour later, I'll have to bother with this. You know how much it bothers me? You know how much it has much I have a problem with it? You guys don't even realize how big of a problem that is for me. Alright. Well, guys, you know what? Ahmad will not receive a present because I don't know who exactly will come. It'll just be there in case, well, just maybe in case all those people come to just share the presents. I don't care. Okay, guys, it is anniversary today of April War. We gather here again, this time on the 4th anniversary. 4 years have passed since this very bad act of behavior. Ejection of music and destruction, basically, of a van by exile. This was a person who hated Mexicans and who hated whites, and who also hated Asians. This was, my friends, a person. This was, my friends, a person who had anger in his heart and still has. In January conflict, basically, of last year, we tried to stop it. We tried to get him down from Roblox for good. This didn't succeed. Maybe he is better right now, but we still have to remember what he did. And we need to note that maybe he's still doing those things, because we need to be aware of what he's doing. Thankfully, as of right now, I don't have any reports regarding exile. But there might be something I don't know about. But one thing is certain, is that we will still think that Republic of Potatoes was right in April War, in June War. and that betrayal of 28th August and betrayal of 6th of June will be forever remembered. Those war crimes that have been committed in June war will always be remembered. Those tactics. Apparently, doing nothing wrong caused me to get my server rated for people to be like playing with me, that I want to help you, etc., etc. But these are people behind the alt accounts just to do basically server hacking. What have I deserved? What have I done to deserve being server rated? I understand that maybe sometimes my actions were bad. But in June war, like basically throughout Auckland, why did they declare June war? Why have they done it? Why have they done it? For one reason. Revenge. Revenge. I don't know what that was. I don't understand to this day why they have been doing those things. Instead of just leaving a person alone, they decided to continue with their game. If they were that bothered by the things I have been doing, why haven't they stopped? I understand that what I did on 7th of June was of course unacceptable, because I came to the Sin's Q army and did quote unquote mocking. But for real, those people were bothered with me sending messages to myself practically, with me supporting my own version. They were angry that I was still on my side. They weren't angry about it. Like, I would understand if there was somebody that was on my side, I would understand it. But they were angry about me being on my side. Like, look, like with Mr. S. Mr. S was angry that I had people on my side. And November gang, they were angry that I had myself on my side. And they almost tried to put Jaguar on this dark list. Shaking my head. Just shaking my head. You guys do realize that Jaguar hadn't been doing anything wrong. He in fact hadn't been on any event. He had been just my friend. And they wanted to put him on the list just for being my friend. You know what's that called? Dehumanization. They wanted to dehumanize me. To treat me as a machine. To treat me as a war criminal. Whilst they were the ones who had been doing that. They were the ones. They were the ones. Gold was the only person that had sense in this and actually wanted to stop it. But the rest, if they want to stop it, they did not want to stop it. They did not want to stop it. They did not want to stop it. The purpose is not revenge. The purpose is talking about this. The purpose of me is to talk about these events that have been happening. To not forget about history, and for people to later spread it throughout the whole DGM. And not that once I go, there is nothing left from the history. That people just remember what they have been through, what they have went through. Because religion is from June 2022. Meanwhile, I basically have been since the beginning, and I think everybody has the right to receive the true version of the story, the true version, the true version. People deserve to know on how November Gang tried to dehumanize me. People should know on how the S market tried to sue me for the so-called defamation. Whilst in reality, I was just telling the truth. And just like P-Land tried to destroy my honor, tried to destroy my image, basically. That's how it was. And people deserve the truth, especially in these days when we are basically bombarded with this whole massive misinformation. Not just in DGM, but, well, in DGM, there's no misinformation remaining in our society. But we know very well how it is in the world. That was practically it. Now, main news. I mean, next weekend for them. Hello everyone, it's 31st March, 6 p.m. and I'm glad to be the host for today's news. So we begin with our April War anniversary. It began was basically today. And what else could I say? Today continues Easter event. So far after one day of Easter events, we have the classification. Cat Gamer 80 points, Knight 45 points, Willadan and Kriku 0 each because ski jumping was only given to the winner, and Willadan also did not participate in parkour, whilst Kriku did not participate in parkour as well. But just like Willadan, he lost, basically. We could say lost because only one person got those 45 points. No, 35 points. I don't know how much that was, but Cat Gamer basically we could say won both of these things. Knight got second place in parkour. Lilidan got second place in ski jumping, and Crew got third place. And we remind of the ski jumping results basically. Cat Gamer 106 points. Lilidan 50 something points. I don't know. And Kriku got 21 points. Today are, what is today? Today are presents, MFA, Easter shoot, egg hunting, racing, and questions from far. So basically majority, as long as at least 3 people are there. And 4 in QFF and match. Because otherwise it's not worth doing anything. So right now we will be having 26th day with Congress, basically. And the topic will be underpayment of teachers. And also, after the mass, there will be united meeting of regular second blocks parliament on 8 p.m. But remember, guys, that this is mandatory for whoever's in regular second blocks parliament. People need to be at least in 2 meetings in order to be allowed for next year, for next elections. Of course, there will be allowed if there won't be much people, but you know. And basically, after this meeting, there will be Montaran national team and People's Army Montaran training. Actually, what next was planned for today, but I decided to cancel it. After it was Congress, there will be 3rd October Brigade meeting and mass. That was all for today. Now time for, well, actually I already told the sports, so it's time for weather. Hello guys and welcome to our weather. So you see guys the map of Europe. Basically what we could say about the weather. For example on Poland. No, it doesn't show. So basically in Poland, no, it doesn't show. What do I do for this to show this? Okay, so now it works. So about Poland. In Gdansk, basically, this will be a week without sun. However, this will be a hot week. Basically, tomorrow there'll be 21 degrees. On Tuesday, there'll be 13 at the hottest moment and wind. On Wednesday, it will be a lot colder as it will be 6 at the hottest moment. Thursday, that will be 13 degrees. However, that is gonna be a rainy day, as well as Friday is gonna be a rainy day, but there will be 15 degrees, while Saturday will be 19 degrees and Sunday will be 17 degrees. And we are happy about such weather that even if it's cloudy, then at least it's a bit hotter. About Warsaw, the situation is more or less the same, but it's also rainy on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So basically Monday's 23 degrees, Tuesday 12 degrees, Wednesday 11 degrees, Thursday 13 degrees, and Friday 16 degrees, while Saturday and Sunday is 20 and 22 degrees. Krakow 24 degrees tomorrow. Tuesday will be rainy with 13 degrees. Wednesday will be windy with 14 degrees, whilst Thursday will be 16 degrees, Friday 21 degrees, Saturday 22 degrees, and Sunday 24 degrees. So now for the current weather in capitals. Current weather. Amsterdam 13 degrees. Athens 23 degrees. Belgrade 26 degrees. Berlin 18 degrees. Bern 17 degrees. Bratislava 21 degrees. Brussels 13 degrees. Bucharest 26 degrees. Budapest 23 degrees, Chisinau 22 degrees, Copenhagen 10 degrees, Douglas 11 degrees, not sure where this is, Dublin 11 degrees, Gibraltar 12 degrees. Hold on, nobody joined, okay. In case anybody joins the game, please tell me. Helsinki 8 degrees, Kiev 24, not Kiev, sorry, 24 degrees, Lisbon 14 degrees, Luxembourg, no, Ljubljana 16 degrees, London 11 degrees, Luxembourg 11 degrees, Madrid 9 degrees, Minsk 21 degrees, Monaco 13 degrees, Moscow 15 degrees, Nicosia 31 degrees, North Nicosia 31 degrees, Oslo 10 degrees, Paris 11 degrees. Oh no. Okay. Hold on. What? Okay, so I stopped that. Where did I stop? Paris. Podgorica 23 degrees. Prague 21 degrees. Pristina 24 degrees. No, Kosovo, Serbia, fuck it. Reykjavik -1 degree. Riga 20 degrees. No, Riga 20 degrees. Rome 22 degrees. San Marino 24. Sarajevo 21. Skopje 23. Sofia 26. Stockholm 8. Tallinn 13. Tbilisi 20. It's far away from the map. Tirana 21. Vadas 21. No, Vadas 17. Valletta 25. It's also far away. Vatican City 22. Vienna 21. Vilnius 22. Warsaw 22. 23. Yerevan 13. Zagreb 22. That was all for our weather. See you next time for our weather. Probably that would be in the far away future. Good night. I don't know if I should start my thing right now or in a bit. Okay, never mind, I'm just starting it. Okay, wait. So guys, today we begin 26th Congress of All United Against School Central Committee. So, our topic is underpayment of teachers. First of all, I want to wish to everybody happy Easter, whoever is watching. So, of course, it's a controversial topic because it depends what the teachers are doing. But there are various teachers that deserve this money. And that's why people who are talented do not want to be teachers. What the hell? But that's in history for too much time. Then why are you commenting if you got a test? And so do I have a test on I don't know what time. So I'm not sure as well. Because I'm not sure as well if I'll be there in a second. Probably not. But guys, I wanted to tell one thing about this underpayment. Well, that will be basically pretty quick. Well, guys, I don't really want to talk about it. It is a relative thing. The truth is on the middle, and the thing is one. That simply people who deserve the money deserve their money. There's nothing much to talk about. But the next Congress will be a lot to talk about. Basically, the boomer complaining. So that will be pretty much a lot of stuff to talk about. Now we do our 15th October, no, 3rd October Brigade. Okay. Okay, so we welcome in the third Congress of 15th, no, third Congress of 3rd October Brigade. We got a couple of things to talk about today, as basically the world is falling into chaos, and that's not enough said. In fact, I can tell one thing, that simply, like, people are even speculating that Christ will return because of all this chaos. And I don't think that he will return, as in World War II, he did not return. So I guess that would have to be like for real a lot to, you know. Okay. So, yeah, basically. This year there were the Russian elections. Well, fuck, man. Like, I don't know if I can even tell about these things, about this Western hysteria, because I'm scared, because like they could just take the video down. I mean, they didn't take the alternative podcast I wrote down, but you know, I spoke basically like very shortly about those things. So I don't know to even tell you about those things. But one thing we know, that we are still against the Green Deal. We are still against the Agenda 2030, and we will forever be. And that basically Russians are already basically about to receive second Iraq, because the ISIS had basically done their thing in Moscow. And the West, instead of solidarizing with those people, complains on how Putin thinks that Ukrainians have done it. He doesn't think that. He just said one thing, that those people have escaped via Ukraine. Does he blame Ukraine for doing that? No. And he never done that. He never done that. He knows very well it was the ISIS. He didn't blame it on Ukraine. Like, why would he do it anyway if ISIS had already accepted they have done it in period? And of course, about this fundraising of Ukraine and Israel, I know it's old news, but still, it turned out that they accepted this bill. Shaking my head, just shaking my head, I can't understand it. Why they accepted it in the first place. And of course, my friends, people are still following the great old Bandera tradition, wearing the red and black flags. And we must all stand up against it. Even if you support Ukraine, you cannot tolerate this anymore. That people are wearing the red and black flags. Because this is a symbol of murder against both. And I think I have the right to talk about the facts, right? I don't think they hurt anybody, right? I don't think they heard any Ukrainian. I don't think I heard any Ukrainian that, And, well, my friends, Niger is now free. The military junta had stopped the agreement with the United States of America at last. People complain about the Wagner units. People complain about the Russian army. People complain about the so-called war crimes. But people are not bothered with the things that have been happening. Those people are bothered about Palestine only because it's a trend. And in fact, some people are even in favor of Israel. Because this is also a famous practice. Many so-called right-wingers basically support Israel. And we know very well that we should not support Israel, regardless of ideology. We shouldn't support Israel as right-wingers because Israel basically, that European Union and stuff. And we shouldn't support Israel as leftists because they're imperialists. So, my friends, regardless of our ideologies, reject we should reject Israel, and we should reject it as a state, as a country. Like I understand maybe that you could consider that there are people who are Israelis that maybe we could consider it as a country. But does Israel only want the things that they have been agreed to in the 1948 resolution? No, they want to push even further. They'll even take the Gaza one day. They already tried to take the Gaza. And people say on how Hamas does that, that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. You know who says that? Christians. And what group is being targeted by the IDF? Christians. And this is not just IDF, these are Israeli civilians. Truman, in fact, said one thing about Jews, and I'm not for YouTube terms of service. I'm not saying any theory and not saying any conspiracy theories. He said something, I don't remember what it was, but that they want more and more and more, something, I don't know. But Truman said something. And I agree with that, in fact, what he's saying. I agree that basically those people that are Jews, like not all, but some, just to let you know that there are good Jews, but some of them just want more and more and more and more and more. You know what I mean? Like Truman said, some more or less like this. Those people cannot really behave because, they also cannot assimilate in today's society. Just like some of the terrorists, just like some of the Muslims also. Of course, there is a difference between Judaism and Zionism. True. Like Orthodox Jews do not support Israel. And so do some Muslims not support the ISIS and terrorism in general. And illegal migration. But guys, still guys, we're at the danger of illegal migration. We are pushed, gender propaganda is being pushed into our mouth. As long as the YouTube terms of service will not ban this video, for fuck's sake. I don't know, I already had a dream. I already had a dream that my YouTube account got removed. Well, but for like putting music, okay, but still. Copyrighted music, but still. Man, I just don't know what one day will be. Guys, 1984 isn't a guidebook. It's a book to explain to you that controlling of people is just not okay. And that those people just want to take us down. That one day, simply, I don't know what will happen. We don't know. We never know what will be happening. But one thing is certain, that we won't allow the thought crime to become a crime. That we'll make sure that such thing as thought crime only exists in this book and nowhere else. Because soon I think it just might happen. If we don't put any effort into anything. And now he came in at the time of event. He'll guys. I can tell one thing right now as a moral from this Congress, that we need to make sure that censorship will never be real. And one more thing, happy Easter. And guys, who knows if this will not be the last Easter of our freedom of speech. Because soon they might even ban Easter because of its affiliations with religion. Yes, they'll consider it as a far-right extremist thingy. Even in communist Poland, the Christmas was legal. But why? Because their communism was more right-wing. And left-wing, if left-wing was there, basically, and not conservatives like Molchar, etc., then perhaps Christmas would have already been banned. If there's anybody right now that wants to take a speech, you can take a speech. I don't force. Okay. Okay, guys. So anybody would like to say anything? Okay. 1 minute for decision. Okay. 1 minute passed. We're going right now. How teleport failed you do not, and now people won't come. Please make it work. Make it work. No, why? Force teleport. Come on, teleport. Yes, yes, I know. Guys, please just join manually. Finally, it's now here. Okay, what is it there? Of course, Eddie went to a one-player game so that I don't come to him, and he turned off Instagram. Very nice. Very nice. Well done. And what, I'll be doing the mass tool wall, right? Or what? No, well, I'll wait a bit. But there'll be a break anyway, so at least tomorrow I'll relax. But guys, I remind that in case there won't be at least those type of things. we will be simply doing redos. We'll be doing redos until it's not worth doing. In case nobody comes today, we'll be doing those redos on 28th. But now I can tell you that simply we're doing a mass then. Tell me what that song. Now, since we got free time, I will go to pizza place. My brothers in the bed will be starting our thing. Who will come will come. But reminder that MNT and People's Army of Military Training has to happen. It has to happen simply. If not today, then I'll do it on 28th or whatever date is possible in April. Like I could basically cancel April training then, but this January training has to happen. There must be as much events as it is possible. One person. One person. We are all fucked once again. Rodan is already justified. Hold on, guys. Be right back. 12,587. Okay. Okay, well, okay, that was good, guys. We'll be returning at 8 p.m. Guys, I'm back, but I don't know if this whole shit will even happen because people are just inactive. Hold on. Hmm. There were three people except those DJs, etc. Four people without those DJs. And that was what time? That was more or less 8 something p.m. 8:08 p.m. was one, two, three people. Well, Relidan said he can't. He even went right now. And what is Edison doing? Is he gonna come to an event or not? I don't know, man. Like there are people who can come, but they're not coming. Like Relidan is already dismissed from this. But is anybody else dismissed? No. Nobody's dismissed. Especially isn't Eddie. And Jelex, I don't know what he's doing. Avoiding us? He went so nicely. He went to two events at the beginning of the year. And now what? Now it's all screwed up. Now he doesn't come. Okay. I'll try to make an attempt on doing this whole thing. This this I will give like 20 minutes for people to come. Bon appetit. Okay, now I'm starting. I'll make an attempt on doing the eventum. Mi puoi gradi, vorrei inaczej. My puoi gradi i mi puoi gradi. Nuda. Сегодня było zero ludzi. Нельзя жить. Здесь нельзя ничего. Мои друзья, здесь нельзя ничего. Здесь нельзя ничего есть. Ничего пить. Здесь нельзя ничего сказать. Здесь нельзя сделать event в Эктаун. Меня ебала собака. Well, guys, you had your chance to collect DX. You probably won't get DX. Oh, never mind. I have to call. Oh, no. Huh. I mean, you guys have seen your location, sadly, but, you know, I don't care. Okie dokie dokie. I give 20 minutes. Now 16. Sorry, 16 Minuten. 16 Minuten. Bitte gehen zu meinem Spiel. Bitte spiel Ecktown. Eckstadt. No, Eichstadt. Oh, hi, Matt. Yep. Here we go. Now we went here. Yes. Apisterium даваем. Ojishik.
Wiesz, zrobić?
Mhm.
No. To będzie tam coś złapać. No. A ty się znam takie drzwi. Już mówiłem, że to jest zaduch, nie słyszysz? Nie słyszysz?
Nie.
Gdzie masz tego gościa, co filmuje? Proszę.
Meanwhile, with other people, I would like to thank for watching and see you next time. Good night.